I remember my dad telling me growing up that it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay to mess up every now and then, but you need to learn from them. The best course of action is to learn from somebody else's mistakes. Chances are somebody else has already made the same mistake that you're about to. Look at their experiences, talk to them, and try to avoid making that same mistake. What's going on, guys? You're watching The Hungry Handgunner. I'm Nick. A little bit of a cryptic opening, but I didn't mean it to be. So one of the neat things about doing YouTube, even with the relatively small audience that I have, is talking to people from around the world. You know, I have people from Australia, people from Canada, people from other places in Europe, the UK, that watch my videos and comment and have at times reached out to me outside of the YouTube platform to talk to me about things. And a pervasive theme that I see from these folks is don't let your rights take the same path to non-existence or reduction that ours have. Particularly Australia. I made a video on a Remington 7615, be a card up there, and it's in the description if you want to check it out. It is a pump action 5.56 rifle. I had no idea when I reviewed that gun that was such a pervasive firearm, or popular firearm in Australia, but it is. Do you know why? It's the closest thing to an AR-15 that they can have there legally. So that brought a lot of Australian viewers. Canadian guys commented. I think my Ruger GP100 videos have attracted a lot of Canadians from what I can tell, and that's because of the fact that that's a legal gun up there. It has a 4.2 inch barrel. So in that, you know, these guys come for that and then stick around for the rest of the ride, the ups and the downs. And when it comes to politics, and particularly gun rights, it's really the only type of politics I focus on the channel, because it is a 2A channel. It is a preparedness channel in a broader sense of terms. I do knives and things like that, but overall it's a gun channel. So I don't really go into politics other than that. I don't really care what somebody's opinion on any number of other things is. It's pretty evident from some of the things that I've said where I stand. But overall, we focus on firearms and firearms rights. And the reason I'm harping on that is there are a lot of people in these comment sections who have already gone the gun control route, who have already experienced what that's like. So, you know, in some cases, what you own today is illegal tomorrow, or in other cases, it's a more gradual road, in the case of the UK, to being very hard to own firearms. So, in light of my dad's advice to learn from other people's mistakes, that's why I am so outspoken about 2A rights. That's why I'm not really willing to give an inch anymore. And I say anymore because, not me personally, the gun community as a whole has been giving for decades. And we're consistently told by those on the other side of the argument that we need to compromise. Compromise is normally both parties giving something up, coming to the table, and they each have polar opposite agendas, goals, whatever, and you compromise. Maybe you're not going to get this, but I'm going to get this, vice versa. Where's the compromise in the gun control debate? Where is the compromise? Because all I see is one side, our side, continually being asked to give up more and more and more. 1934, it was the National Firearms Act. 1986 put a stop to being able to own full autos, and then minor little transgressions here or there. I say minor, they're a big deal, but in the grand scheme of things, they're relatively small compared to some of the other steps that have been taken. So, with a potential president pushing one of the most extreme gun control agendas that I have seen, with a VP that is one of the most extreme anti-gun rights people that I have seen, you know, maybe it's time to think about, are we compromising or are we kneeling to get a boot put on our necks? Because that's what it seems like. And I realize a lot of this, I've got a select few subscribers that apparently follow me just to comment when I say something they don't like. That's fine. I'm glad I'm living in your head rent-free. Anyway, this isn't just rhetoric to me. This is a very real possibility that the things that we have talked about being prepared for over years and years are maybe coming to fruition. So talking about it on forums, on Facebook, and memes, it's easy. Anybody can do that. Anybody can put up with dissenting comments. But if it comes down to making the decision to live as a felon or to give up your life for your rights, we may be approaching that if this stuff gets passed. So just think on that. Only you know where your compass is going to point as far as what you do in that situation. I'm not going to sit here and tell you what you should do. Everybody's got their own priorities, their own considerations. My mind's made up. It is what it is. So that's really all there is to it, guys. Maybe we should learn from other people's mistakes, other countries that have done the things that people here want to do. I'll give you a hint. It's not about safety. It's not. That's the emotional argument they use to the misinformed, ill-informed, and just plain ignorant that buy into it. Because safety, security, that's an illusion. This idea that you can eliminate risk and live to your full life expectancy, that's an illusion. Things can happen in the blink of an eye, no matter how much you prepare, no matter how much risk reduction you take. Trouble can find you, accidents happen. Safety, security, those are illusions. The idea that a government that has historically done a piss poor job at protecting rights, at protecting people, is now magically going to look out for your best interests if you surrender your rights. It's naive at best. It's fucking stupid at worst, for lack of a better term. So, yeah, just think on it. That's what I'm here for. Guys, stay safe. Keep shooting. I'll see you next time.